What is going on, guys? Today I got another 3-man for you guys, and obviously if you guys are looking for a data driven and a slip that's backed by solid projections, then you came to the right place, man. I got you covered. But real quick, I just want to hit a recap of what happened with the play I shared with you guys last night. So I shared this slip, right? We had Nexa for less than 27 because our projections had him getting 25. He actually only ended up getting 24, but the projections were straight on, man. I mean, it was 25, 24, right? I mean, solid reads. So he cashed his under, but Brokey just popped off, man. Honestly, with this matchup here, these are the maps we were expecting to see. We were actually expecting to see Nuke, Inferno, or Ancient. We didn't see any of these maps, man. They ended up going with like Anubis, and I think they did play Nuke. But regardless, man, Twist didn't step up to his KPR. This is his kill per round average across like 4 maps on Nuke in the last month, man. So I mean, there was no reason for me to believe that he wouldn't pop off. Like I said, he was projected 34 and 37 across these map combinations, and he ended up getting like 12 kills, and I think they even went into overtime, man. Like I said yesterday explicitly, and I don't know if you guys caught that, but I actually even gave Skulls a shout out in yesterday's video, and I said that I was stuck between these two. And if you pay attention over here, I actually had NAF over headshots highlighted, so that was also a valid play, but it was a little risky, just like the Brokey under was, which Brokey ended up popping off, so the risk didn't go in our favor, man. That's just part of the game. And we had NAF over headshots as a risky play, and we had Skulls over kills and Twist over kills. Unfortunately for the YouTube slip, man, I put Twist, and he was the one that flopped. Now, I don't know what it is with these YouTube slips, man, but they've been hella unlucky, and I'll tell you why I'm saying that, man. The reason why I'm saying that is because lately the YouTube slips have been like flopping, but then if you go down here, you'll see that yesterday night for the Discord server, I actually shared this slip right here, right? And this one I actually did put Skulls in it for over 27 kills. I had Fiku and Alex from the NIP versus OG matchup, and clearly, man, these guys cashed like nothing. So we ended up greening the server, bro. Like the YouTube slip kind of flopped, but I mean, it is what it is, man. It's just, I don't know what kind of bad luck goes out there once it gets posted on YouTube, but over in the server, we've been cashing every day. As a matter of fact, we dropped a little Flex Friday slip, a little 4-man for 175, right? We threw 35 bucks in the protected play for Flex Friday for Call of Duty, man. We had Draza for more than 7, Lins for less than 7, Estriel less, Attach less, and sure enough, that cashed for the 1.5x, man. Draza started off high, and then he got a bad timing in the last round when it was a blowout. FaZe blew them out, and Draza started off with like 6 kills, man, and then he couldn't find that last one in the last round, so he didn't end up clearing that, but we still went from 35 to 52, so we'll take that. And like I said, it was a protected play that ended up positive, so that's cash right there. We cashed this 3-man, we cashed this, and actually for this matchup down here, which was very surgical, man, because this match actually did go the distance. It was like 200 and something to 250, and Estriel and Attach were solid reads, man. They were not gonna clear this line. And we actually had another live play that we shared in the chat here. We had, this is the same map, so we had Geo over 25.5 and DiamondCon over 24, and this is why this was surgical, man. This live play hit for 36 bucks. He got 31, he got 29, and then these two went under, so it was surgical, man. We called it pretty much perfectly, and we cashed today. I mean, we ended up green today in the server, and obviously we're running it back for tomorrow. Tomorrow's more matches of Call of Duty. We only ended up doing like 2 live plays over in the server because there was only 2 matches and they were both blowouts, so there was not much value. But tomorrow we get 3 matches and we're gonna be going crazy in the Discord server, man. So let's go over to the secured bags, man. You see this right here, April 12th. This is all today. I'm just gonna scroll down, bro. All the cashes, these are all the members. This guy's happy. He tailed that slip, he cashed. He tailed a few other slips from other mods that were sharing, he cashed. He's giving us a shout out right here, Jared Sends and Blame the Flame. So he's giving shout outs right here. This is cash. Everyone's cashing, bro. This guy cashed a 6-man. Shout out to him. And I'm gonna just scroll down, bro, so you guys can see the greens that we saw in the server today. W's. Obviously there's profit being made, man. They actually just cashed a Nuke over there in the NBA, man, for Huncho. He dropped 100 on a slip, and this guy Chewy tailed him, bro. This just cashed. He got 75 out of that, or actually he got 45 out of that, but Huncho just got 300 from it. That's one of our mods over here. He just cashed that Nuke. A few other members tailed it, they just haven't posted it on here, but yeah, they're cashing on every sport, bro. You're getting all these channels right here with all these mods that are specialists in different sports. Not to mention, you're gonna get all my projections every single day, plus my slips, man. Not just the free YouTube slip that I post, but all the slips that I place, and you'll see the amount I put on it, see where I value it, and you'll see all the research as well. If you go to projections right here, these are the projections I post daily, man. These are all models and sheets that I do for CSGO and for Call of Duty. Tons of value, man. That's really where I spend most of my time, bro. I'm in there active every day, and with Call of Duty, like I said, we do live plays, and that's coming back tomorrow. So we're gonna be doing live plays. We be sweating live plays. We cash a lot in Call of Duty, so we're gonna hope to keep that momentum. But if you guys are interested, man, it's only 50 cents a day. That's $15 a month. All you gotta do is hit the link down below. It's gonna send you to this Patreon right here, which you're gonna scroll down and you're gonna choose your membership. It's gonna be Prop Bandit's premium server for $15 a month. You're gonna click join, set up your account, and that should give you a link to the Discord server, and you'll get the Bandit rolled and have access to all the channels. So read all this, man. This is what you're getting. All our analyst premium channels, all our daily projection models, carefully selected player props and slips with sound research to back them, and also the #1 Discord community for player prop discussions, man. We're growing strong. We're almost to we're close to 700 members. So shout out to everyone that's joined. We've been growing like crazy and people seem to be happy in there, man. So shout out to all you guys. Shout out to everyone that's about to join today and just in time for Call of Duty, and also to catch some CS2 plays and some CS2 projections. But without further ado, man, you guys came for a slip, so I'm gonna deliver, and hopefully we break this little curse we got on the YouTube slips, bro. But like I said, man, you should always only gamble what you're willing to lose. It's always a roll of the dice, no matter what kind of research we have. All our research is from recent data, man. Map predictions. I mean, it's sound research, bro, but these are human beings. I mean, Twist had no reason to drop 12 kills in overtime on a map that he has a .82 KPR, but he did. He's a human being, bro. His player error is always there. Blowouts are always there. So we try to find the most value by creating projections based on recent performances and recent map picks, recent map vetoes. We only highlight plays that have a value over like 3 kills or under like 3 kills to give us the safest props, right? But nothing's really safe because these are human beings, bro. It's a competitive environment and anything can happen. Momentum shifts every round. So just a heads up, bro. Don't come in here throwing all your money on one slip, bro. Like I said, all the values in the server, because you get multiple slips and multiple props, and you get to start managing your bankroll. You don't put your eggs all in one basket when you're gambling, bro. That's silly. I lock in like 2 to 4 slips a day. Unless I'm doing Call of Duty live plays, that's when I do a bunch of live plays and I gain momentum. But I set loss limits to minimize losses and maximize profit. And then with CS2 plays or any plays that aren't live plays, I'll do like 3 to 4 man flex plays every single day with the only props that I feel really good about, bro. So that you guys usually get one of those slips out of like the 4 that I place every day. So really, I highly encourage you guys to hit it up, man. If you got 15 bucks in your pocket and you want to join an awesome community, hit that link up, bro. It's worth your money. I promise it's worth your 50 cents every single day. But all right, man, let's try to break this curse. I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak peek into the projections I got already. I got these 3 up already tonight. I'm gonna look for a few other matches, see if I find some value. But for this slip, I'm gonna go off these 3 matches, man. I'm gonna pick one player from each match. But you guys feel free to make your own decisions. And if you guys see a play in here that you guys like, then feel free to swap it out, man, or make your own choices, right? But we're gonna start with this Mouse versus G2 matchup, man. Actually, they got 35 and 65 odds favoring G2, but Mouse and G2 actually have equal form right now, man. Let me remind you, these guys are like the last 4 teams competing for $100,000, so that's taking place real soon. So I think these matches are gonna start getting heated up, and everyone's gonna kind of come with it. It's for 100K, bro. So I'm sure they're gonna come to play. But that being said, we gave them projected rounds for 22, 21, and 20. So these are pretty stacked rounds, man. Meaning that each of these maps are pretty much going the distance. I mean, you got Inferno being a 13-9, you got Ancient being a 13-8, and Vertigo being a 13-7. Now G2's been a team that's been slamming teams in a dominant fashion, so I could see a blowout. They're favored almost 70 to 30, right? But that being said, this could very well be a banger. But I'm not seeing a lot of value in the overs except for Jim Fat, only on one of these map combinations where he's projected 36 and 33. On this one's not really convincing enough for me, man. I'm just gonna fade it. But you guys like Jim Fat and like the odds of this going OT or going the distance every single map, then so be it, bro. But I'm gonna stick to the ones that have like 3 points of value or more. And the only player on this sheet that had that was actually Exertion for under his kills. He has a line at 30 kills and he only projected 26 and 24 right here, man. So this is both under by 3+ on both these map combinations, and it's looking real good for us, man. And the reason why that is because he has a 0.5 KPR on Inferno, which is really bad, and that's a map that I think we'll see for sure. I think G2 is going to pick Inferno. When I was looking over at HLTV, man, it looked like that was the map that they're gonna be dominant in and they have the advantage on, so why wouldn't they pick it? So I think we'll definitely see Inferno. And then as far as Ancient and Vertigo, this is basically a decision that Mouse are gonna have to make, whether they play on Ancient or Vertigo. And honestly, it could go either way. That's why we have these 2 map combinations, but on both of them, Exertion's flopping under because of that Inferno KPR. So if they do play Inferno and he gets like 8 kills or something like that, we'll be looking really good for the under 30, because 0.7 is good, but it's not enough to get 20 kills in 21 rounds, and 0.64 is even less likely, especially when it's projected 20 rounds, man. So I'm feeling real good about his Exertion's under on kills. He has a line at 30 because I'm pretty sure everyone's hyping up this match to be a banger, which could be the case. PS has a hell of a way of showing us that bangers are usually blowouts, man, and that's kind of what we're gonna hope for. We're gonna pray for their downfall. But like I said, this is projected to go the distance and he still goes under, so that's solid and sound research for me, man. That's good enough for me to take a chance on it. So I'm gonna lock in Exertion for under 30. Moving on to the next player, we actually got Astralis versus FaZe. This is another match that should be a banger, man, but they just played and Astralis kind of blew them out. That being said, I mean, 60-40 odds favoring Astralis. FaZe has better form, so I'm hoping FaZe laces up their boots. But I'm not just hoping it, man. The projections are kind of speaking for it. The projections are kind of speaking for it to play out as a banger. Like I said, we got 13-8, 13-9, and 13-8 right here. And surprisingly enough, man, the player that's been popping off all month is actually their IGL and Kerrigan. You see he's got a 0.7 with a 56% headshot rate, 0.75 with a 55% headshot rate, and a 0.59 with a 63% headshot rate, right? So this one is a little worrisome, right? And by this one I mean on Nuke, which might be their map pick, but I have a feeling they're gonna go with Mirage this time because they just lost to G2 on Nuke and they have better stats on Mirage. So I think they might try Mirage this time, man. They just got shit on Nuke. I could definitely see them going to their next best choice, and that should be Mirage, man. And if that's the case, Kerrigan should definitely get his headshots. He has a line at 14, and on this map combination of Ancient and Mirage, he's actually projected 17, man. So he's getting projections for a top fragger, right? 17 headshots, and he has a line of like down near an opper, man. So he's at 14 headshots. He could get that. Now it will be a sweat if it goes Nuke, right? But either way, he's projected 16, so that's a +2 value. It's not enough for me to highlight it as tons of value like I did this one, but this one is 3 points, so that's giving us tons of value here for his headshot. This one's still over by 2, so it's solid, but I still highlighted yellow as risky because he is the IGL. If you don't feel good about taking him, maybe take Frozen over his kills, but it's kind of the same deal, man. He's projected 35 in this map combination that I am expecting to see, but we might also see Nuke, man. If that's the case, he'll get 32, so that's a little sharper. I personally just like the headshots on Kerrigan. I think that with the crowd in front of him and with all that's at stake, and it's kind of that revenge match for them, I definitely think he's gonna come in and kind of get motivated by the crowd. He's a big match kind of player, man, so I think he's gonna start popping off. He likes to show off a little bit. He starts fragging, and he's gonna be doinking domes, bro. He has a high headshot percentage and some good KPRs on these maps, so hopefully we see this map combination, and hopefully it plays out how we're expecting. But we're gonna lock in Kerrigan for over 14 headshots. Last but not least, we actually got this matchup. It's for Aurora versus Bet Boom, man, and Aurora's favored to win 70 to 30 odds. So high odds are favoring them. They obviously have better form, but it's highlighted green just because it's not significantly better. And like I said, this is a high stakes match, man. These guys are competing for 100K as well. It's a different tournament, but they're also competing in the semifinals for 100K. So I could definitely see this being a banger. That's why it's highlighted green, but it is highlighted yellow just because of the odds over here. But their form's highlighted green just because they're pretty much equal form. But I just left a note there to remind myself that Kenzie and them should do a lot better, and people are expecting them to win. So we're gonna keep that in mind when we're locking in these picks, right? But looking over here, we got Mirage for 21, that's 13-8, Overpass for 13-9, and that's the only 2 maps we're predicting to see, man. And we're pretty confident that these are the maps they're gonna pick. They might go rogue with their map picks, man. You know, they like to bamboozle each other, but the way that it makes the most sense to me, if I was a coach, I would pick Mirage and I would pick Overpass because that's just the best advantage they could have against this opponent, right? So we're gonna trust that and we're gonna go with it, man. And obviously you got all these plays that I highlighted green here, like Kenzie over his kills. I think that's valid, but it's a pretty high line, and if this ends up being a blowout, 35 is a lot of kills to get, man. Looking at Sirens, he's projected 31 kills. He has a line at like 27, I think, right now, so there's tons of value on Sirens kills, man. But like I said, he's on the team that's favored to lose, so if it's not a banger and it's not a blowout, he might actually go under that line, so that's where the risk lies there. But his projections look good. Kenzie's projections look good. Maybe if you want to make an overslip, like a little 2-man with Kenzie and Siren, that's probably valid. But for the sake of this slip, man, I'm actually gonna take Zorte for under his headshots. He's projected 9 here. He has a line at 11.5, man, meaning he needs 12, so that's giving us a value of -3. And look at the amount of rounds that are projected here, man. This is 43 rounds, and he's projected 9 headshots. So if this does end up being a blowout like people are expecting it to be, then he's probably gonna get like 4 or 5 headshots, man, unless he just doesn't get an op the entire game and he gets stuck on pistols, or he gets stuck using a rifle because he can't afford the sniper, right? But that's the risk I'm willing to take with his headshots, man. I think he's gonna go under. I think they might get slammed, and even if he does have a rifle, he's probably gonna get slammed either way, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock Zorte for under his headshot, and that's basically what's gonna complete our slip, man. Feel free to use these projections to your own advantage and create your own slips based on your knowledge. But that's the 3 plays I got for you guys. Now if we scroll down here, I'll show it for you guys right here. I threw 45 bucks on it. I flexed it because a double up is good enough for me, man. I do this every day, and I'm gonna have multiple slips up tonight, so I'm down for a little double up, man. And if I get a 2 out of 3 on this, then so be it, bro. I'll still make a little profit off this one slip. So you guys make your own decisions, man. Feel free to go for the 5x. I mean, you saw the research, you got your own brains to make your own decisions. I don't want to hear no crying later, man. Let's lock it in. Let's keep it positive. Throw some 4-leaf clovers for good luck, man. Break this curse, man. Lock in, man. Keep it positive. Let's get this going. These free YouTube slips have been kind of cursed for like the last week, bro, so I'm trying to break that spell, man. But like I said, if you guys want the most value and keep up with every single slip that I post, it's not a lot, man. I don't spam a lot of slips. I only spam valid slips, bro, with good projections behind them. I don't rage into making dumb picks, man. I put like two 2 to 4 slips a day over on my channel and my server, and usually every day I end up green, bro. So if you tell me directly like exactly how I play, you should end up green as well. It's only 50 cents a day, guys. That's $15 a month. If I cash you once, you're gonna pay for that membership. It's gonna pay for itself, and you're gonna be in there for an entire month, and you'll probably end up joining back in, man, just like everyone else has. So shout out to everyone that's gonna join. Hit that link down below. Let me know if you're telling. Let me know if you appreciate these free slips, man, so I can keep doing them. It takes a lot of time out of my day, but let me know you appreciate them. Drop a like, drop a comment, consider subscribing. Let me know if you're telling. Let me know if you switched up some of these plays with the other plays I mentioned. And shout out to everyone that joins the server, man. I'll see you guys there. I'll see you guys there for tomorrow. We're gonna be doing Call of Duty live plays. We're gonna be doing some CS2 slips tonight, and we're just gonna be active every day, just like how we always are, man. So hope we make a shit ton of money, and I'll see you guys on the next one.